What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back here with another Nuke's Top 5 Ghost video. And I'm super excited about this one because it's double long. So it's not just normally your 15 to 19 minutes. It's 34 minutes of beautiful Nuke's Top 5 ghost videos to scare your inner demons. I'm super excited about this because, one, Nuke's Top 5 is one of my favorite channels to watch the creepiest, scariest stuff, and I've been waiting for his stuff for like a week. So guys, grab a chair, grab some popcorn, as you and I are going to react on Scared with Zowoki for Nuke's Top 5 newest video. Take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, or if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe down below by hitting the red bar icon down at the bottom right. Turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon next to it, so I do post videos like this one. You'll get that little ring notification that I've posted a video, and you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you everybody that's been supporting my channel. We're almost at 4K subscribers with your guys' help and support. You guys are absolute legends. Keep telling your friends and your family. And with that being said, let's get into the reason why we're here, which is Scared with Zowoki on Nuke's Top 5 newest video, ghost videos to scare your inner demons. With that being said, go over to Nuke's Top 5, subscribe to him, and support his endeavors to get to higher numbers on his channel as well. He puts all this together, compilations of scary content for us to enjoy and get scared. So go over there, show him some love. And with that being said, let's get into the video and get scared. So, okay.
Caught on camera. The Lighthouse Keeper.
Glitch.
If you're one of the very few people who have never watched Buzzfeed Unsolved on YouTube,
I have.
the series can basically be summarized like this. It's sort of a ghost hunting show, but not a typical one.
Guy on the right always
the
gets
show has
scared.
Two hosts, Ryan and Shane.
Ryan.
Now, Shane is a diehard skeptic of the paranormal.
Anytime there's like any chance of sort of any kind of mechanical failure or just doors in general, people are always like, well, the door opens, so that's ghost. I don't want to argue with you on this. If you find it compelling, I'm happy for you.
I do find it compelling. Yeah,
well, great.
I'm happy for me too.
And then there's Ryan, who is the polar opposite, and might even be just a bit too scared of the supernatural.
I love watching Ryan.
Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid.
I love watching the other guy too, but...
It's an automatic light.
In each episode, the two hosts visit allegedly haunted places and investigate to search for real paranormal evidence.
That lighthouse is
This week
no
on Buzzfeed
joke.
Unsolved, we investigate St. Augustine Lighthouse as part of our ongoing investigation into the...
Not to interrupt, but there's some more ghost hunting stuff when it comes to St. Augustine's Lighthouse. If you want me to do a video on just that St. Augustine Lighthouse, comment down below. Yes, Woki, we want it, because I've seen some videos on the St. Augustine Lighthouse, including ghost hunters and ghost hunting nation and stuff like that, going back there and stuff like that. They had the greatest captures and video and audio ever. I would definitely like to do one video on that, but comment down below what you guys think. So let's continue.
The question, are ghosts real?
No.
In this episode, they are investigating the notoriously haunted St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida.
There's also
the lighthouse was completed in 1874 and has seen its fair share of tragedy over the nearly 200 years that it has been guiding sailors home from the sea. Buzzfeed Unsolved hosts Ryan and Shane begin their investigation at the historic Lightkeeper's house, which is right beside the lighthouse. People say that they have heard the endless and painful coughing of the spirit of a man named William Harn. He was the very first keeper of the lighthouse back in the 1800s. Harn tragically passed away inside the house of malaria and the lung disease tuberculosis.
I know his daughter
When they
died
try
too.
to reach out to the spirit of William, the two friends capture something truly bizarre.
All right, we're gonna give you some silence here, William. If there's anything you'd like to say to us, maybe a message you wish you could have communicated before you left Earth. I'm gonna sit in one of these little tiny chairs and make me look like you. Gonna give you some silence right now.
Ryan and Shane captured the unexplained sound of someone coughing, just like guests claim to have heard in the past. Could this be the spirit of William who died of tuberculosis?
Childish.
Next, Ryan and Shane finally enter the actual lighthouse, which is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity.
Oh yeah.
The best ghost evidence of all time, in my opinion, or at least some of it, has been caught right here in this little rotunda. I mean, they caught an apparition full out, just peeking over the railing.
It is said that paranormal investigators always have an experience in the lighthouse when they are alone. So to test this theory, both Ryan and Shane will be locked inside separately to investigate.
Oh gosh.
Shane heads in first for his solo investigation, but he doesn't really experience much.
All right, so I'm going in there, I'm going to the top,
Yeah.
and I'm coming back down.
Yeah, that's what you do on a staircase. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Oxymoron.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls. This is allegedly the site of a lot of FBAs, or full-bodied apparitions. I feel nothing. I really don't. I don't get any vibes. I haven't felt anything strange all night. All right, see you later, dudes.
Next, it's Ryan's turn. And now, before we proceed, it should be noted here that during the building of the lighthouse, a young girl named Eliza tragically lost her life while playing at the
Or no, in a
construction
cart.
site. Visitors have reported seeing a young girl in a red dress inside the lighthouse who just faded away into thin air right before their eyes.
No, thank you.
Everyone who's gone in there has seen something, for the most part, if they've gone by themselves. You know what? I'm eager to add my name to that roster.
Bye.
Oh boy. Is there anybody in here with me right now? My name is Brian. What? Can you say my name back to me? Oh my god, I just heard Eliza. Oh my god. Eliza? Why do you sound like that? Oh my god, I'm panicking, I'm panicking.
He's so kid scared.
I do hear you. Oh my god, I just heard hear me. I got the chills. Why am I leaving? Is that what you just said? Because I'm scared, that's why. Sayonara, you had your chance.
Turn off your radio.
I almost had a panic attack.
Did you? You are wet.
I said, "Who's up here?
He's sweating.
What's your name?" And it's just so clear, just Eliza.
Ryan is freaked out as he gets some very weird direct responses on his spirit
Very
box.
direct.
One of the answers being Eliza, the name of the child that passed away at
Yep.
the lighthouse. Now, Shane, on the other hand, didn't capture anything and is completely unimpressed with the whole location. But after the video is uploaded to YouTube, many viewers pointed out that skeptical Shane might have actually caught the most compelling,
Really?
and absolutely chilling evidence of all.
Where?
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls.
Did you see it?
No!
This is high
Bottom
time
right corner.
for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls.
It wasn't moving.
A dark figure of a man can be seen standing at the bottom of the lighthouse.
Get
When
the
the footage
frick.
is brightened, the man has no distinguishable features and looks more like a black mass than a person. Now, Shane was completely alone inside the lighthouse when he filmed. So just
And it was
who
not him.
or what
Oh, oh.
is this? Could it be the
No.
ghost of one of the many deceased keepers who are said to haunt the lighthouse?
Oh.
You decide.
You guys need to tell me down in the comments what you guys think about that. Oh my gosh. Nope.
All right, see you later, dudes.
The final night.
Oh, that St.
Alexander
Augustine
Ramazov
Lighthouse.
from Russia says that he's been living in the same apartment for over 3 years when suddenly and inexplicably strange paranormal things began to happen around his home.
Looks like a bad street
Loud,
boy.
unexplained noises would wake him up in the middle of the night. Things around the house would move on their own, and scariest of all, one night when he was in bed, sound asleep, someone or something suddenly grabbed onto his wrist, squeezing hard. He jerked his arm away and lurched out of bed, searching his room. But there was no one there. He says that the paranormal activity in his apartment just increased over time, until eventually he decided to just move out.
Well, it's good.
So Alex is set to move out of his apartment the next day, but he decides to try to record the strange supernatural activity one last
Oh
time.
boy.
This video was meant to be Alex's last night in his apartment. First, he sits in front of his camera and explains what's been going on in his apartment. As he's talking, he hears something strange.
Я сразу же вскочил, включил свет. Это не может не напугать.
I'm like walking. Like scuffling. He's so used to it. Cabinet.
Просто знакомый звук. Так, изредка я услышал, ну, похож.
Something moves somewhere in the apartment, and Alex believes it might have been the kitchen cabinet door. He decides to set up his camera in his bedroom and leaves for 2 hours to meet up with a friend.
Алло? Да, сейчас приеду, ага. Давай.
Alex turns off the light and leaves. But what happens while he's gone is truly bizarre.
What? Oh. They're shutting the door. So over speed definitely is. Oh, nope, failed it. What is that, a chair? Okay, he's returning.
Alex returns home and just goes to bed. The next day, he discovers that his landlord is unavailable to pick up his apartment keys. And after reviewing his footage, Alex is unsatisfied with the potato-quality video he has recorded in his dark apartment. So, he decides to stay
Oh
one more
no!
night, this time leaving the camera recording, but with the lights on. Just
Oh,
like
boy.
the night before, he again leaves to meet up with a friend. The camera captures something downright creepy.
Oh boy. See, it moves towards the door. Oh. Chair's moving. The hell is that? A cord? Oh. Hello? Gotta be a poltergeist, because they like messing with crap. It literally just yeeted that cup. It's pissed. Oh, it's messing with it. It messed with the camera.
Alex is shocked when he comes home as he discovers that his camera has somehow flipped upside down all on its own.
Like it doesn't want to be seen.
He grabs the camera and begins to film his thoughts on the strange situation. What happens next
Oh gosh.
is absolutely terrifying.
Я смотрю, у нас сегодня рыбный день. Охереть вообще. Что там осталось? Слушай, ну вообще жесть. Ну что могу сказать? Это был последний день, поэтому мы уже... Блядь!
Was that a pair of pants?
О. А, до усрачки. Ё...
Oh my
Это можно
gosh.
вообще...
It's like a pair of pants, wasn't it?
А, блядь.
I'm like literally.
Так.
A pair of legs can be seen standing right behind Alex in the doorway. The legs appear to have no torso and disappear before Alex can even turn around. So, did Alex capture proof of the paranormal in his apartment? Or is it illusion? I leave it up to you.
I'm sorry, but that's a hoax. That is a dang good hoax. It's got shoes. It's got the pants. I don't see any wires or cords like that. I mean, you see something white down underneath the foot, but I definitely would like to know what you guys think.
To decide.
And then he looks at it right afterwards.
Videos.
Hell no.
Ethan Budzinski was on a family vacation in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania when strange things began to happen in his rented Airbnb home. Late one night, Ethan and his family hear the sound of a baby crying from somewhere in the house. Now, Ethan's two young nephews are asleep in bed upstairs, so he immediately runs up to check on them, only to find that they are both quietly asleep in bed. This occurs several times. Ethan hears crying, then goes upstairs to find the children quietly asleep. So the next time Ethan hears the crying, he pulls out his phone and starts recording.
Good job. I hear it. What is that? Is that like a laundry chute? Okay, it is. Is it? Or it's a ladder?
Did you hear it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just went up there. He was sound asleep.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Dude, they're sleeping.
The eerie sound of a child crying can indeed be heard coming from somewhere upstairs.
Where is that at?
Both Ethan and a family member hear the sound, but when he heads upstairs to check, just like before,
Nothing.
the children are fast asleep and not making a sound. So just where is this strange, unexplained crying coming from? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Very interesting.
A British Nuke Stop By viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jen, says that she had a chilling experience that wasn't paranormal, but was terrifying nonetheless. And as I've personally always said on this channel, real people can be much scarier than anything
They can,
supernatural.
yeah.
So late one night around midnight, Jen starts receiving messages from a guy on Facebook.
Oh boy.
At first, she plays along, but the messages from the stranger just get creepier and
I'm
creepier.
perverted,
I'll
probably.
correct some of the typos and slang and save you from listening to me doing a terrible British accent. But what you see on screen are the actual messages. So, at one point, the guy suddenly writes, "Well, since you're up, can I come and meet you then?" "Yes, I am mental. I'm on my way down to your house. I'll ring when I'm outside."
Creepy.
Thinking he's joking, Jen laughs it off, writing back, "You don't even know where I live." And then the guy starts trying to creepily call her on Facebook, because it turns out that he does actually know exactly where she lives.
Probably IP
He
address.
types, "You live next to my granny's house on the corner." Then he continues to call her, and things go from bad to worse.
Some pictures.
Because he actually shows up right in front of her house. "Don't make
No.
me knock, please," he messages. "I'm outside the center window right now." Jen is now understandably
I didn't see
completely
him.
freaked out. She tells the guy that she is not coming out under any circumstances, but he won't take no for an answer. "Is that your window at the front? How do I get in your back garden?" Jen replies, "You don't,"
Yeah.
and ends the conversation. But it did not end there.
Oh gosh.
Jen says the disturbed young man stood in front of her house for almost 2 hours. He eventually left after her family members went outside and told him to leave or they would call the police.
Obsessed much?
So I guess the takeaway is either be careful of who you talk to online,
Ah.
or simply Facebook sucks.
All social media lately has been sucking. Besides YouTube. I'm so nervous I'm popping
Susan's
this thing.
Courtside Cafe in Kissimmee, Florida was originally built in 1912, and over most of the last 100 years, the building was actually a small home for many families and individuals. Locals believe that the building the cafe is in is haunted by the spirits of its former residents. Workers at the cafe say that they often hear unexplained noises while working late at night, and both the staff and visitors claim to have seen bizarre shadow figures throughout the restaurant. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Valerie Ann says that she went on a Halloween ghost tour in Kissimmee that stopped at the allegedly haunted Susan's Courtside Cafe, and it seems that the rumors of paranormal activity might be true. Valerie caught this strange footage.
What?
Sorry.
I just saw something walk by.
Really?
Did you see it?
Yeah, in the mirror.
It's a little hard to make out, but a dark figure seems to quickly pass through the cafe dining room before just disappearing.
Oh, here, I thought it was a mirror.
Someone in the tour group mentions it, but Valerie Ann is shocked when she discovers that she actually caught the apparition on camera. She says that she has no idea who or what this mysterious
That goes in
figure
the
could
wall.
be. But what do you think?
Yes, comment down
The
below.
home of the Jinn.
Oh no.
One of the OG Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters that I first featured on this channel, Adventurer Allah, is back with an all-new YouTube channel. In this live stream, Allah goes to investigate a large abandoned building that is said to be haunted by an evil presence, or Jinn.
Oh.
As he broadcasts his exploration live, things take a terrifying turn.
يا جماعة أي شيء أنا ما أشوفه على طول على الخاص. بسم الله. بسم الله. الله أكبر.
There's no power there. Yeah, you yeeted it.
Even though there's no power in the building, the ceiling fan begins to rotate on its own. Then a heavy table falls over right behind Allah. Freaked out, he runs away, retreating to a different section of the large building. But little does Ala know, things are about to get even creepier.
Oh no. I give them balls
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم
for going there by
لا
themselves.
تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في
Is
الأرض
that...
من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما
Sing,
بين
man.
أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
He or that? The door.
من كان في هذا المكان سحر فابطله.
Magic? Oh.
الله أكبر.
Don't go towards it! I give him props, bro. I would not go towards it.
في أحد؟ في أحد في المكان؟ بسم الله.
That crutch yeeted itself.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء.
Be praying.
وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض.
A terrifying dark mist-like figure can be seen in a doorway, and a pair of crutches aggressively flies across the room right in front of the terrified explorer.
No, thank
He
you.
investigates the area, but nothing there.
Gosh
The
dang.
mysterious dark
That's
mist
creepy.
has simply disappeared. But it's not over yet.
No!
بسم الله. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم إن كان في سحر مدفون فابطله.
Shower?
اللهم إن كان في سحر معقود فابطله. في صوت في صوت في صوت. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. وهو السميع العليم. وهو السميع العليم.
Oh, it's going on again.
اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطل. اللهم إن كان
A plate falls off a table on its own, then another ceiling fan begins to rotate, and a large heavy closet moves as if pushed by some powerful unseen force. Something is thrown at Allah, injuring his foot, and after that, he's had about enough.
Good, get out of there.
Allah decides to just get out of there and ends his live stream.
Good.
So did adventurer Allah
That's-
capture a real haunting by a terrifying jinn? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax?
It's a hoax. It's a dang good
Decide.
hoax.
Return to the Red House.
Or not.
Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto returns to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, or the Red House, in Guadalajara, Mexico. The house was built in 1923, and it is said that the remote and secluded location
Oh, what is
became
that?
a place where cults performed dark rituals.
You need to stop doing that,
Those
man.
brave enough to explore the old house claim to have seen witches, demons, and even the skeletal female figure of Santa Muerte, a Mexican saint who is said to wear a long cloak and be the personification of death itself. Now, 2 months ago, I featured Kevin's first visit
Yep,
to the
remember
Red
that.
House years ago. While exploring the house with his friends, the group captured something that they simply couldn't explain.
Que por todas las paredes
You can see a face.
hay frases, no sé, quizás unas por vandalismo, otras por sectas. La verdad es que no desconocemos el significado y la verdad es que no queremos saber sobre ello. Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh? Sí, hace bastante. Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh? Sí, hace bastante.
Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh?
Looks like somebody in a cloak, bro.
Cut to 2 years later. After many requests from his fans, paranormal investigator
You're going
Kevin
back.
returns to the quote, Red House, in hopes of capturing even more paranormal evidence. But this time, he decides to go back all alone.
No!
Yes, it did not go well. Kevin sets up several static cameras around the house, then he lights 3 candles and starts to ask questions to who or whatever might be haunting the abandoned home. Kevin is using an English spirit box app and translates the responses to Spanish. Before long, very strange things start to happen.
Voy a utilizar
Yeah, I hear it.
Scarlett, ¿podrías hacerme daño? Throw. No sé qué es throw. Lo voy a buscar. Lanzar. ¡Ay, cabrón!
As Kevin repeats the word throw in Spanish, a heavy piece of rubble is seemingly thrown off the edge of a large hole in the wall. Kevin grabs his camera and walks through the building in search of anything paranormal.
Why are you there by yourself, man?
Me quedo sin luz. Me quedé sin
This
luz.
panting is scaring me.
Sin luz. Sin luz.
Oh! It's like it's peeking. Yeah, what do you see it, Nuke?
The ghost hunter's light begins to fail. Then he hears a noise and turns.
Probably
Without
draining
knowing
the
it at the
battery.
time, he captures something strange in the darkness, quickly darting out of sight. Soon after, Kevin's camera begins to malfunction and things take an even more terrifying turn.
Mi cámara está trabada. Y vean, vean. Vean esto. Mi cámara está trabada. Vean. Está trabada.
Camera won't move.
Se trabó. Está completamente trabada.
It's got like half battery.
Lo voy a apagar. No. Ven. Ahí se apagó, pero sigue trabada.
Interesting.
¿Me quieres hacer daño? Voy a cambiarla. Voy a sacarle la pila. Ya.
Okay, it's not frozen no more. What the heck is it? What the hell is that?
Kevin's camera completely locks up, and as he changes the battery, a wailing moan can be heard, followed by the mysterious voice of a woman.
Something's moving around.
Yeah.
Those candles have been there for a while.
He goes to investigate and captures what appears to be the same mysterious cloaked figure that the Archivo Extinto team captured just 2 years earlier.
No, thank you.
Kevin searches the building and the grounds, but he doesn't find anyone or anything. When his equipment continues to malfunction repeatedly, he decides he's had enough.
Good.
He packs up and just gets out of there. So could it be that Kevin captured the apparition of Santa Muerte, the cloaked Lady of Death? Let me know
You got
what
something.
you think. You can watch this full 3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, Archivo Extinto.
Oh yes. I watched that first video he did.
Thanks for watching. Please follow me on the Instagram here, and on the Twitter here,
And the TikTok.
and even on the TikTok. Hopefully, I'll see you next week.
Alright, so with that being said, it was definitely a very good Nukes Top 5. I definitely enjoyed, I think, St. Augustine, which was one of the best ones, I think. But there was a lot of also good content with apparitions and scary stuff in the bump and stuff like that to scare your inner demons. But comment down below what you guys thought about this one. I would definitely love to see your guys' comments, likes as well, and subscribes. And make sure you guys tell your friends and family. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep it real, keep it safe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.